Alright, what is up guys, Loser Manic here, and today I'm going to show you guys how to get the luck bobblehead at level 1, or slash straight out the vault. Now, the reason why I say straight out the vault is because maybe you guys have a higher luck than I do, or higher intelligence than I do. As you guys can see, I am level 1, don't mind the name, I was rushing to get to outside the vault as quickly as possible. So my special stats I'm going to be using is 10 endurance and 10 agility and 4 luck. I was mostly worried about the endurance and agility. Endurance to show like the minimum amount of, just that way I can rush through this as quick as possible, and it decreases the amount of action points you use when running, and agility increases the what affects the number of action points in VATS, but I think that's just overall. No, probably not. And then luck, just because I needed something. So you don't have to have these stats exactly, but I'm just doing these to, you can have whatever special stat you want. It's mostly about the route I'm going to be showing you guys. So yeah, with that being said, also this is a survivor mode character. I did not realize it until as I was leaving or as I was headed up to the vault, that I was like, this is a survivor mode character. So I'm gonna try and do this in one take. So take one. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. So the key to this is to try and discover as few locations as possible. Whenever especially if you have like a high intelligence and you kill all the rad roaches, like I said, that's why I say straight out the vault, because you are gonna end up, you have to discover at least one location. The idea is to not even discover sanctuary at all, so I'm gonna show you guys how to do it and the path I usually take. So first things first, you want to hop down straight ahead, and you kind of want to side swipe sanctuary, kind of go behind it, kind of take this route all behind the homes. If you do discover sanctuary, it is not that big of a deal, especially if you just did not kill a single rad roach. That is fine, but like I said, the idea is to avoid as many locations as possible. Now, as I'm going through this, any sort of updates to the route that I show you will be I will tell immediately. So the idea, let me explain as to why you would want this. Maybe you're having a character that doesn't have very like high luck to like make up for the fact that you need the extra points in your build somewhere, and this special book is not going to cut it. So once you are behind red rockets, kind of hang out right near the water tower and then climb up on these rocks. Now again, you do not want to discover Concord or Red Rocket at all. So kind of side swipe your way until you head to the main road. So you get to the main road that leads to Drumlin Diner. So maybe you want to get this, maybe you're like me and you just hate the journey of having to go all the way over to, hold on, let me set up on the map for you guys. Maybe you guys don't want to have to go all the way over to the island. I forgot the name of it. It does not matter. So the way we are going to be going is through the castle. We are going to be headed through to the castle area. You could go over right near here, but you do run the risk of discovering Quincy and all that stuff. But if you just go like around like this area right here, around this area, then you really don't have to discover, you don't really discover the castle until you're like right here per se. So yeah, that just shows how little I know. That just shows you guys how much I barely even go this way. Now do keep in mind there are certain issues that are going to arise from this, such as the fact, now that once you are on this road, just keep going. Keep going until you head, ooh. Oh, I don't know how to get there without discovering it. It's been a while since I've done this, so you have to forgive me, but I do know it is possible.
You had a deal, Rudy. Hand over the goods. You owe us.
I ain't giving you poison-killing chem pushes anything. Do you know what that junk has done to my boy?
He bought them fair and square, Trudy. Ain't our fault if he's strung out. Don't make me come in there and shoot up that little trading post of yours.
Now, the reason why you would want the luck stat is maybe you're sick and tired of having to get to the island, and so you just want to get it over with. Or you want a bit of a challenge, or whatever the case. My advice is definitely do not do this on a survival mode character. Because you are going to need a bunch of Radaway, and Radaway kind of... Plus you need to be able to fast travel out of there. Up, like, out of Spectacle Island. I just remember the name. You're going to want to make sure that you're out of Spectacle Island as quick as possible. Because it's a very low level sort of... or it's a very high level sort of area. So you're definitely going to want to make sure that you can fast travel out of there. Through Vault 111. And then just deal with it from there. Now there are a few troubling enemies that I've come across the many times I've attempted this. Deathclaws and Mirelurks are obviously the common one because it is right near some water area. Especially once you head more south. Mirelurks are going to show up, but I've come across a few Deathclaws, especially once I'm near the castle. Yeah, you just want to keep following the main road, underneath the bridge. Gonna walk past Cambridge. And you definitely want to avoid the mines, because you'll die if you don't. Now the best thing to do, it's been a while since I've done this. Yeah, I got it. Alright. Keep following this road. Now there is a chance that super mutants will show up near here. If that is the case, around the time that, if you're not doing this on survival mode, I highly doubt super mutants show up this early. But you never know, because that area is definitely infested with super mutants. So if that does happen, just to be, if that's happened to you before, especially this early on, then I advise saving once you hear the gunshots at the police station. Oh, the scribe, cool. I don't care. I don't need him for anything. He'd be useful in my Minuteman character, which I'll get back to in a bit. Yeah, so here comes the more scary part of this whole thing, and it is that you are gonna have to swim a lot. Just up until, not until this bridge, but up until this bridge, around that area. Because as you can see, there's a little dip in there. Now there are a few. Hold on, do you have to? The trick is to get as little radiation as possible, because... Oh. Yeah, so I guess swimming is the better option. Now the best thing to do is to jump to minimize the amount of radiation. Start swimming, kind of hanging right near that boat. But definitely do not... Like I said, I'm a level 1 character with low intelligence, so I did not kill any rad roaches. Just because I wanted to stay true to the level 1 as easy as possible. Now once you are up here, you want to head down this way. Now if you did not discover the CIT ruins, then the only place you should have unlocked is the Vault 111. Now you want to run through here. Now this is definitely one that is, this is the guaranteed place that I guarantee you will discover. And it is this. It is the Boston Public Library. If you hug the wall, then you won't discover this police station. Again, it's not that big of a deal. Oh boy. Oh yeah, it's because of the ghouls. And then so you want to keep going this way. And then once you reach this car, you want to go up here. And again, hug the pile. And then you want to jump over this way. And then down here. And then you just keep following this road here. Alright. Now the issue comes with this area right here. There are blowflies and stingwings. Well, no, not sting. Well, yeah, stingwings. I was also thinking of the blood bugs, but whatever. This is also one of the areas where you can discover a death claw, so definitely do be careful with that. Was that a shake in the screen? No. Okay. So then, once you reach this area over here, kind of right near the school, you want to hang. Okay, not all the way to the right, but slightly to the right. Up until you get to where this area is, and then you want to keep going this way. Now, once you are over at this area, kind of right near Andrew's station, stay away from the water, but keep going this way. Keep going south. You are mostly headed south all the way through. And then once you start reaching these tires over here, you want to head down this way until you get to these generators, and then you want to keep going. If you know how to get to the castle, then definitely do that, but for some of you who don't. Now this part is going to get tricky because every time I come through here, there has been a death claw here. So my advice is, if you are playing this in regular mode or survival mode, do not run unless you see the death claw. If not, then definitely, because what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to keep up your action points. Let me drink this water real quick, just so I can take advantage of all the action points that I have for now. Okay. I'm gonna need this. And then now, once you have reached across these buildings, this is the part that you should definitely be worried about, especially with all the mirelurks and whatnot. So let me try and hang over here, and let me... Oh, that didn't help. Yep, so there's the mirelurk. So you definitely want to run. I don't know if jumping helps, but it usually helps me out. Make distance from the mirelurks as quickly as possible. As you can see, there's the castle right there. So you want to hang along the rocks, kind of hug this area. Now, here's the tricky part. So there's where we need to go. Right there. I don't know if you can see it. It's right near the boat. We want to head over to that boat right there. However, there are a few ways we can go about this. One of the ways is if you head this way and head to this boat. Just jump on this boat and then immediately jump to the water. Now, keep heading south. You will head more like east southeast. You'll be able to see a building there. I'm going to keep jumping to reduce the amount of radiation I absorb, even though I highly doubt it matters, but just to be safe. And then once you reach there, that'll be like your stopping point, so definitely head this way. This will give you some breathing room to also charge up your AP if you need it. Because again, if you're doing this in a normal mode, you definitely want to reduce the radiation, because let's be honest, having radiation this early on is not good. Alright, so take some breathing room, recharge your AP and all that. Because what you're going to want to do now is, if we go directly here, we're going to face some trouble, such as Mirelurk Kings, especially, but mostly the Kings. And loot here, maybe there's some stuff you may want, like ceramics, there's crystal, there's all this stuff, ceramics, asbestos. So next, you want to head to that little stopping area right there. And just like last time. Now, why am I doing this? No idea. I just figured I'd show you guys because it is a little interesting thing I know how to do. Now, if you want to chill on this rock, I highly doubt you can. No, I highly doubt you can. Definitely do be careful, though. Alright. Now that we are almost there. Sweet. Oh, there's also some stuff here you can loot. Also, corn if you need it. A place to sleep. Never mind. No. Now, the final place we want to go, it is literally right at that green ship right there. We are going to haul ass over there, but we want to make sure we come in from the back instead of the side. Again, we don't want to attract attention of the fellow mirelurks in the area. Okay, and then just head straight there. And then jump up here, crouch, and then now that you are here, you can get the luck bobblehead.
Excellent.
There you go, luck bobblehead at level 1. And this nice, decent stuff here you can loot. Kind of get yourself set up, especially if you're playing a non-survival mode character. I, however, am. So, if you were smarter than me, then you will only, like I mentioned before, the only place you were guaranteed to discover is either the Boston Public Library or the police station. One of those two. So yeah, luck bobblehead at level 1. So that is it. Not that difficult. It took me a while, and I saw this on a Reddit post. Some dude was talking about how his father got the luck, was bored and got the luck bobblehead at level 1, and I wondered if it was possible. Turns out it is, without the use of mods at all. So yeah, and as you can see, there's the razor claw. So we definitely did not raise much attention in the Spectacle Island area. So yeah, and you may notice that you're all the way out here, and yet this, like, almost the entirety of this map is just bare. It feels weird seeing a bare map like this, actually. So yeah, that's pretty much it. There's no reason to this. I just figured I'd make a pointless video and whatnot. So yeah, with that being said, hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below. I don't know, some feedback, or maybe if you knew about this. If you did know about this, sorry. If you didn't know, then good, let me know. Like I said, there's really no reason to do this. I just figured I'd do this just to show you guys that it is possible, and a hell of a trip to get there. And I did it first try in survival mode. Holy shit. That is crazy. And I have, hold on, how much health do I have left? I have like 8 health left. If I had taken any longer, I would have been dead. So yeah, with that being said, yeah, the luck bobblehead. Crazy, right? Yeah, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you just subscribe, hit that bell notification to be notified when I upload, because I do not have a schedule. Loser Maniac, out.